Hey everybody, welcome back to the kitchen. This week we're going to make two different kinds of peanut butter cookies for the holidays. I'm going to do some cute little peanut butter reindeer cookies, and then I'm going to do some peanut butter blossoms with Hershey's Kisses, and I'm going to use dark chocolate kisses for this one. I found some in the store. Let's go and preheat our oven to 375 and get into it. We're going to start with our peanut butter blossoms first because that dough needs to be refrigerated for 30 minutes. While it's in the refrigerator, we can start on our second dough. To get started, we're going to add our butter to the bowl, our peanut butter, and both of our sugars. We're going to beat this with our hand mixer on medium speed until it's light and fluffy for just a couple of minutes. Start on low and then work your way up. That looks pretty decent right there. So now we're going to add in our vanilla and our egg. We're going to beat this until it's well mixed. Now we're going to add our dry ingredients, our flour, baking soda, and salt, and beat it on low until it's fully combined. I'm going to go ahead and sift mine because it does have some clumps. I'm going to incorporate half the flour, get that going, and then add the rest. To kind of clean out your whisks, bring the mixer up out of your dough a little bit and turn up the speed a little bit to fling off as much as you can, and it'll take down your work some. Because I'm using these again for another peanut butter recipe, I'm not going to worry about washing these. It'll be fine. Very similar ingredients, but I do want to scrape off as much of the dough as I can. Just going to scrape the sides real quick. Found a dry spot, so I'm just going to incorporate that by pushing it in a little. I'm going to get some saran wrap and cover this, and we'll stick it in the fridge for that 30 minutes. You could also use aluminum foil to cover that, you just don't want it drying out. Let's flip over to our reindeer cookie recipe. To start this recipe, we're going to add to a large bowl our butter, our sugar, our peanut butter, our 2 eggs, it also says to add our salt here, but I'm going to wait because I accidentally added in my baking soda for presentation. So I'm going to wait on that. It should incorporate just fine. Looks nice and smooth right there. I'm going to go ahead and sift in our baking soda and our salt. forgot our vanilla, so I'm gonna add that in too. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a quick stir, and then I'll add our flour. Again, start on low. Something a little different I'm going to do to this recipe is I'm going to use up some of my peanut butter chips. I'm just doing about a half a cup. I'm going to just fold those in. You do not have to add the chips to your recipe. I just have them in my pantry and wanted to use them up before our trip to Alaska next year. Now the recipe says to divide the dough into 36 pieces and then roll them into balls. So I'm gonna do that and place them on a clean cookie sheet until I'm ready to shape them into a rounded triangle. Divide it in half roughly. And then quarters. All right, so each quarter then is gonna give us 9 pieces. Some dry bits down there, so I'm just shaping it into a ball, and I'll go from there. It says to slightly flatten each ball and shape it into a rounded triangle. They don't say how thick to flatten them out, so I'm just gonna wing it and go about like that. And you'll press in your ears. If you have an M&M, you can put it in here for the nose. And then you'd add your 2 eyes right here. After they're done baking and cooling, you add them with a little bit of peanut butter. You can also kind of make these into some interesting like Frankenstein or skulls during Halloween if you wanted. I have these candy coated chocolates from Azure Standard. They're not a true red, more of a purpley red, but I thought I'd throw a few on here so you'd kind of see what the effect would look like with the nose. Go. And then like I said, you just add the eyes after they're done cooling with a touch of peanut butter and attach them there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bake these for 12 to 15 minutes until they're golden brown. I'm gonna put them on a rack to cool. Instead of making all of these at once, I'm gonna go ahead and stick these into a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer, and we can pull them out later on this month and do another cookie treat on the fly. I'm gonna let these cool in the pan for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to transfer them to the cooling racks. All right, let's go ahead and try to transfer one. Looks like we lost an ear. I'm going to reuse these cookie sheets to do the peanut butter blossoms on. I'm going to leave it here to cool down some more, and we'll get started forming cookies. This one says to shape 1.5 tablespoons of the dough into a 1-inch ball using your hands, and then gently roll the balls into our bowl of granulated sugar to coat it on all sides. Place them about 2 inches apart on a prepared baking sheet and bake them for 9 to 10 minutes until lightly golden brown and the tops look like they're a bit cracked. Whenever they come out of the oven is when we're going to add the Hershey's Kisses. I went ahead and pulled out a new cookie sheet that's cool so that these don't get too softened too early. But I'm reusing the same parchment paper. Now we're just waiting for the oven to be empty so that we can put these in at the same 375 degrees for 9 to 10 minutes. Whoa! Not a lefty. While our cookies are in the oven, I'm going to take a moment to unwrap our kisses. Look how glossy these have gotten compared to the fresh ones. These look more shiny because they've kind of melted a little. Well, here we have it, 2 delicious kinds of peanut butter cookies that you can serve to your family or at an awesome party. You can do these for kids. They work great for anything, really. They're just so much fun to make and very easy to come together quickly. I hope that this has inspired you to whip out a good recipe for your holidays and just enjoy spending time at home in the kitchen and blessing your friends and family. From our house to yours, we hope you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.